2, 3, action.
What up, everybody? This is Carlos, the Texas Squeegee, and I'm back. All right, so today we've got this truck right behind me. This is a Ram. Now we're having it here in the shop because this one, spinning outside in the Houston heat, was getting rammed with heat. So we are going to squeegee it with some nano ceramic tint because this one blocks out a ton of heat, 98% of the infrared. Now, there's a ton of ways to do window tint, but there's only one way to do it the Texas Tint Masters way, and that is the best way. So, purpose of this video is to show you guys how a world-class tint shop is gonna tint this and the before and after of a heat test, so you can expect or know what to expect when you get nano ceramic tint on your truck. Squeegee that. All right, so today we are doing a full front windshield right here with a clear ceramic. Now this is designed to keep clarity outside. It doesn't change the look of the glass, but it blocks out a whole ton of heat from coming in. Now the front two doors in Houston, we actually got to keep them above 25%. So the tint plus the glass has to be above 25%. So we're doing a 30% tint with the glass is probably going to be reading around 27. The back windows, this is factory smoked. Now, the way that we decided how dark to go back here is we use our free tint simulator available on our website at texastintmasters.com. The customer wanted to go with the darkest one to get the most heat rejection and get the most amount of privacy. So you can see how right here you'll be able to see inside a little bit, but once we get done tintifying it, it's gonna be super dark. You're not gonna be able to see anything inside, which is the maximum heat protection and privacy for this truck.
Yeah, without the internet, man, none of this can work. Shoot, I don't got a job without the internet. Plotter, man, I love this plotter, honestly.
So now that I've got this one already put on right here, this has got the nano ceramic 30%, which again was illegal here in Houston, Texas. I'm gonna do a heat test. We did a heat test before we put the tint on there just for reference. Now I'm using a heat lamp right here. This puts out the heat. This right here measures the amount of heat or energy coming through. So I'm putting it out here on the gasket so that it's stable and it's not moving around. And this is the meter that's gonna be measuring the amount of heat coming through. And that is the amount of heat that this nano ceramic is able to cut out. This is the absolute best window film you can get on your vehicle because it cuts out the most amount of heat. The other things that are pretty cool about it is that they don't fade out over time. So you ever see those windows that are purple? This one does not do that. This one doesn't fade out or clear up over time either. It's color stable. The other cool thing, everybody's seen those back windows that are super bubbly, right? The reason why things bubble up is because the adhesive fails. This thing has extreme heavy duty adhesive so that it doesn't fail in the sun for years and years and years. This kind of tint is a long-term investment. So when you're buying window tint, don't cheap out, get the good stuff, squeegee that. All right, so a step that a lot of people overlook is covering this panel up right here because as you'll see, there's a lot of water that needs to be used to place the film so that it doesn't stick before it's ready to stick on there. So what we do is we put a towel right here, which is gonna be used to protect the switches that you'll find right under here. Because potentially what could happen is if the water pulls up in that switch, it'll burn up a little chip inside it and then you have to replace it. But this is a way that we can prevent that from happening. Also, some vehicles have stitching and stuff like that that is sensitive to water. So putting this on there protects it so that we can bring the vehicle back out and there's no damage to it. This is a very important, subtle little detail that a lot of people miss. So, Texas Tint Masters, squeegee that.
Where were you born?
91.
Where?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth?
Yeah.
You were born in Dallas?
Yeah, DFW area.
So
what? He's from Dallas.
He can't even claim it.
Oh my God. He's not from Houston.
Nope.
I'm good. I thought this was a Houston-based
I thought this was
facility.
purebred.
I thought this was born in Houston, raised in Houston.
Hey,
Oh
man,
my
I got
God.
no recollections of Fort Worth.
But you were born there. You're basically a Cowboys fan.
Now that we're moving on to the full front windshield, this is the riskiest glass to tint on any vehicle because of the electronics that live right underneath all of this. Now, if you guys have seen the videos, you guys know that you need a lot of water to position the film so that it doesn't stick and leave adhesive marks. So in order to protect everything when needs to get soaked, we use multiple things to protect the vehicles. One of them is going to be these microfiber ropes. Now these are going to go wedged down in that bottom, at the bottom of that glass. And the purpose of them is so that when the water is being sprayed down in here, it catches it and it prevents it from getting even lower. Now, just to be on the safe side, we're going to do a double protection on this one, so that because this in particular, this truck more than almost any other vehicle is the riskiest one because the computer is right underneath right here. And so whenever you're squeegeeing water out to the side, that water likes to run down and it'll fry the computer. So this is one where you definitely do not want to cheap out whenever you're looking to get a window tint done at a shop. You want to make sure that they know what they're doing, because even though they might pay for it, the inconvenience of frying a computer on a truck with the market that way it is today, with parts not being available, good luck. You don't want to cheap out, trust me. All right, so now that we are putting the final touches on this truck, now that it's being on the way out, if you like what you saw and you want to get something like this done, it's super fast, easy, and efficient to get a quote from us. All you do is go to our website at texastintmasters.com, fill in the lead form right there, and what you'll get in return is actually a link to your phone. When you open up that link, you'll see all pricing and all kinds of packages, so you can select exactly what you want, see full upfront, out the door pricing, no hidden fees, no surprises, the way business should be done, the way business is done, all thanks to the Tint Wiz app.
Delivery from Tint Wiz.
Speaking of which, Tint Wiz never fails to deliver. Let's see what we got here today in the box. Tint Wiz is one of our sponsors. All right, milk chocolate flavored waffle cones. Tint Wiz is always sending us, spoiling us with little sugars and sweets. Oh, how sweet of him. And so many squeegees. Squeegee that. Squeegee. So many. Thank you, Tint Wiz. Squeegee that. All right, so if you want to get something like this done, make sure you visit our website at texastintmasters.com. To keep watching some more of the top tint videos on YouTube, subscribe to the channel down below and drop your comments in the comment section. This has been Carlos, the Texas Squeegee, signing off, and I'll see you on the next one. Squeegee that.